If you've ever been interested in ghost hunting, there's a chance to go exploring for the paranormal at historic Buckstop Junction.
Now, Amber talks with Stacy Sturm about how you can sign up, what equipment will be used, and why so many people want to explain the unexplained.
Ghost hunting.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this? What are you offering?
I know this seems absolutely crazy, but so I started doing paranormal investigations back in, it probably would have been 15 or 20 years ago. There was a group from Fargo that wanted to do a paranormal investigation downtown. So they said, your radio station's downtown, can you line us something up? I said, sure, would be a fun Halloween show. You know how that is, we're always like, let's get some fun content. It'll be fun to air on Halloween. So I did it. I get a lot of questions every year about ghost hunting, paranormal investigation classes. And so we decided, this would have been several years ago, we'd start holding some public classes where we can give people the equipment, let them run around, teach them how to do investigations, and then just let them go to town in a spot that is rumored to have activity in it. And so we took a couple years off when it was COVID, and then I had the whole cancer thing. And so now with things kind of getting back on track a little bit, we decided let's do another one this year. And so I talked to my friends out at Buckstop Junction, and they said, oh, for sure, we would love for you to host the class out there.
Well, so, I mean, I think the popularity is universal.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
People want to know. So I think that's a lot of it, is they just really want to know, is there something out there? And the popularity of like in paranormal investigation shows is crazy right now anyway. So I think people watch a lot of those shows and have always been curious, but they're not going to go invest in $300, $400 worth of equipment to do it, or to find a place to do it. It's not like people are like, hey, please go walk through my business and do paranormal investigations.
Right. Yes.
So like, not only is it hard to find a place to investigate, but to invest in the equipment, if you're only going to do it once or twice, so I think this is a nice chance for people to give it a try without having to make the financial investment or lining up the space or doing any of that extra work.
Talk with us about some of the equipment that you brought in.
So these are just, I usually have about 8 or 10 things that I bring on investigations, but I did bring a couple in here. Now one of them is very basic. It's called an EMF detector, and it picks up on electromagnetic frequencies, and it goes from like green, which is like safe, to red, which is like, it means it probably found something.
Okay.
Now, does it mean that there's an actual ghost there if it does hit on red? Not necessarily. So we go over things like it might be some weird electrical surge. It might be something like that. It could be not a ghost, but an energy. We also have EVP recorders. And I'll make sure this one's on. We have EVP recorders. So if we think we have found something, we can roll the EVP recorder as we're asking questions to see if we can capture some audio. And it picks up really well, so to get a lot of ambient stuff that you don't necessarily hear with your naked ear. Mm-hmm. So this might pick up some other things, other frequencies that you don't necessarily hear. So that's one of the things we use. And then this is really just simple and fun. This is a motion activated thing. So we like to place these on the floor or place these in spots we're investigating. So if for some reason, we ask if when we're doing the investigation, if there's something there, could you move the ball? And when you hit the ball, then it will start to light up. So when you can see, when you're in a dark room, if any like little motion, it'll make it light up, and it can contact you with yes or no answers that way as well.
Can still sign up. Those spots are limited, as mentioned, so Ghost Hunting 101 classes are happening October 25th, and that's from 10:30 to midnight, Jeff, so you have to actually stay up for it.
Here comes that espresso, and you can purchase tickets online and go to the URL Radio's Facebook page to find the Ghost Hunting event and more details.